Hi guys, let's talk about my favorite activities for 2nd and 3rd grade for like the first month of school. So not like just the first day. Some of these are gonna be first day activities, but like things that I like to do, you know, in the first couple of weeks. In the first couple of weeks, my goals are, first of all, rituals, routines, procedures, all of those good things. Classroom management, you know, very important. But on top of that, I also really want to focus on things that are really, really fun and get kids, you know, back into the groove of making music and singing music and all of those kind of things. So that's kind of my goal for back to school. By the way, before we get started, I do want to mention that I have if you are looking for more back to school help, I have a whole back to school course where you can learn like all about making those rituals, routines, and procedures and how to teach them. We can talk about rules, we're talking about classroom management, we're talking about first day of school lessons, and I literally give you like, here is a Google slide of like take this and go kind of lesson, lots of different activities and stuff like that. So I will link that down below if that's something you're interested in. It will only be open for August and September. So if you're watching this after September, you can join my email list to get it when it comes out next year. Without further ado, let's get started. These are in like no particular order, but number 1 is a really fun little name game, and this song goes round and round you must go, boom shakalele chee chee boom, down, I didn't pick this one, down Miss Davis you must go, boom shakalele chee chee boom. So I like to use this song at the pretty close to the very beginning of the day, and we'll play the rhythm of boom shakalele chee chee boom, and everyone turns around when it says round and round. And then this helps me to get accustomed to the kids' names because I call all of them first. Then typically on another day we'll use the tambourines to play boom shakalele chee chee boom. Full disclosure, I didn't do this last year, but to play this correctly, what you would do is you would have whoever got called picks the next person. So like I would look at Johnny and I'd say, if I was the one who got called, then I'd say, down Johnny you must go, boom shakalele chee chee boom, and then Johnny gets to pick who goes next. So if you are gonna do that, I would do it first with you calling their names, and then secondly you can have the kids do it like that. But it does require them to know each other's names, so you might want to wait a few weeks in so that they know each other a little bit better. But it is super cute and really fun. Secondly is the wolf song. This is one of my all-time favorites for 2nd and 3rd grade. It goes up to la, and it has just quarter and eighth notes, so it's really, really simple as like a review activity. First, second as a game, and it's a great time. So the wolf song goes, we are dancing in the forest and the wolf is far away. Who knows what will happen to us if he finds us at our play. Now there's actually supposed to be a chase game that goes with this. Now we don't actually play the traditional version of this game because I found this during COVID. And so what we do instead is we sing this song and then we walk around the room like we're, you know, but instead we do this as like a freeze dance. So we move around the room while we're singing, and then we freeze at the end, and if the wolf sees you moving, then you are out. Typically in the first day I would just have them be out and they just sit down for a couple rounds, and then I might let them come back. Sometimes I play until there's a winner, sometimes I pick the winner and then they get to be the wolf in the next round. So it just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I have them, when they come out, they come and play instruments and then they go back in. Just again, depends on what we're gonna do. I also like to add this one to the xylophone because it's not too difficult. It's only 3 notes, and so they are usually able to play, we are dancing in the forest and the wolf is far away, at least with the 3rd graders, not really with the 2nd graders. And it's a good way to review or prep la, and then also work on those quarter and eighth notes, and it's really fun and my kids love it. So so that is an excellent one to start the year off with. Next up is Mama Lama. I feel like the 2nd and 3rd grade is really, really heavy on singing games, but you know what, I'm here for it. The second one is Mama Lama. This song is so much fun, and I love this because I love activities where the kids get to like pick actions, especially at the beginning of the year. So for this one, I'm gonna try to remember all the words. It goes, Mama Lama kuma la pizza, Mama Lama kuma la pizza, oh no 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 la pizza, oh no 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 la pizza, any many dicks a penny oompa a loompa lanny okeechobee ava wachi xyz. In this one, on the first part, normally we stand in a circle and we do down, out, down, out. During COVID we did down, up, so so it's also an option. And then on the Annie Manny Dixie Panty, one person is in the middle of the circle and they get to choose what actions we all do. So they do, you know, whatever the heck they want, and we all copy them, and then we go back to down, up, go back to the song, and then we pick someone else to come in the middle. It's really fun, and I love that sort of activity at the beginning of the year where kids get to like kind of show off and have fun like that. It's just a really great time, so highly recommend. I'll link the sheet music down below for help. Next one is a really silly song. I like this one for the first day because it's the kids don't have to sing if they don't want to, but that's My Father Was a Garbage Man. And so the song goes, my father was a garbage man, a garbage man, a garbage man. My father was a garbage man, and this is what he said, P.U. And normally I have the kids go down, my father was a garbage man, and so on and so forth. And then we'll ask like comprehension questions about like, why would he say P.U.? Oh, because he's a garbage man and garbage stinks. So the other verses are, my mother was a baker, my brother was a, so baker is, and you add them together. So then it would be P.U. And then we would do, my brother was a cowboy, so we do P.U. Yeehaw. My sister's a movie star, and so we do like a hair flip situation. My granddad was an engineer, and so then you do toot toot for like a train engineer. And then and that's usually all of the ones that I do in my class. This is a really fun one, especially for like first or second day, because the kids don't have to sing if they don't want to, or they can just join you on the you know, all of those kind of things, so that it's like a little bit less stressful. I try to make it not stressful on the first day. And it's just really silly, and I find that the sillier the better. The next one is the song Lemonade. This one you split the class in half to sing, so I'm gonna just like hold up my hand for whoever's singing. So it goes, here we come, we're from New York, what's your trade? Lemonade, give us some, what fun, get to work and make us some. So you go back and forth, and then with this, it's kind of like charades at the end. So at the end of the song, one group has to act out a trade, a job, to the other group. So typically I have like little cards, they're like occupation posters. I'll link them down below. Actually, I have a whole lesson plaque. I will link the whole lesson plaque for this one down below. And I have a wolf one, and I have a video about the wolf. I'll link all the videos and all the lesson packs down below because I forgot that I had all these things. And so anyway, but so I'll show them one of the posters before we start and make sure only they can see, and then at the end they hop up and they have to do that thing, and the other team has to guess what it is. So typically I'll show them all and have them like show me the actions first before we do them, so they're familiar with at least what they are, and so that helps quite a bit. But it's really, really fun and really, really silly and really great, so highly recommend. Since we're talking about lemon themed songs, let's talk about Agua de limones. This is a Hispanic folk song that I love, especially for the first week of school or the second week of school, and I will share why. It goes like this. Agua de limones, vamos a jugar, y el que quede solo, solo quedará. So this one is really cute because the way you play the game is you sing the song, and I have the kids walk around while we sing the song, and at the end of the song they have to get into categories. So you can have a kid shout out the categories. I use the ones in my like Google Slides that I use, and so it'll pop up and it'll say like shirt color, and you have to go find all the people that match your shirt color. So I would go find everyone with blue, and then the next one might say shoe color, and then the next one might say number of siblings, and you got to find how many siblings everyone has. The next one might be like birth month, so I got to go find everyone who's born in October. And it's a really fun way to get to know the kids quite a bit. It's also just really fun, and the kids will really like it. So it's a really great like back to school kind of activity so that they can get used to that kind of stuff. It also has quarter rest, so mi la, so if you're working on either of those, then you can use that. The next one is a rhythm review activity that I like to use, and that is the lesson that I use that goes along with There Was an Old Mermaid Who Swallowed a Shark. There was an old mermaid who swallowed a shark. I love this one because it's super, super silly, first of all. But secondly, I use this because I often do like watery themed songs. So I'll do things like Seashell, Long-Legged Sailor, like those kind of ocean themed songs. I'll link a whole video down below with ocean themed songs. But in this one, we'll go through the whole story, and then we'll go through the story and we sort all of the different things that the old mermaid swallows by their rhythm. So it'll be like dolphin, and so I'll ask, you know, like, okay, what kind of rhythm would dolphin have? And be like, oh, it'd be like TT. I'm like, great. And so then I'll actually I have like little card printables in my TBT shop, and so I'll hand it to the kid, and the kid will go and put it like on the poster under TT. And so we sort through it that way. And it's a really good way to practice some rhythms. And then you can use those as like a composition activity. You can do like ocean themed composing. So you can use those to make little patterns. You can play those on the instruments. Like it's a good review for rhythm and pretty simple. And it's just such a silly story that the kids love. So yeah, I usually use that one with 3rd grade, by the way. And the last one for today is the song Acka Backa. This is another So Me Law song, and it goes, Acka Backa soda cracker, Acka Backa boo, Acka Backa soda cracker, out goes you. And this is a like passing game. So typically we will take our hands, we put them out, and we pass the beat around. So I tap you, you tap the next person, and it keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. We always practice that first, and then we'll do it along with the song. And then whoever gets tapped on you is out. Typically the first time we play, I just play you're out. The second time I play, then we'll make it where you can pull your hand out, and if the person taps their own hand instead of yours, then you are out. And that just makes it, you know, a little bit more fun, a little bit extra fun. I like to do the same activities but like switch them a little bit because it makes it familiar but like a little more fun the second time. And it's really fun time, and it's also a good like sitting activity. So if you don't want the kids like bouncing off the walls, that's a good one to do. So yeah, there is a whole bunch of activities I like for the beginning of the school year, the first like month or so with those 2nd and 3rd graders. Really fun, lots of law themed things, because apparently we're always working on law at the beginning of the school year, I don't know. But alas, I would like to know what your favorites are for 2nd and 3rd grade, so leave those down below. And I should already have the kindergarten 1st grade version of this out, so I will link that below, and the upper grade ones will be coming very soon as well, so 4th and 5th grade. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.